Holdenacke here with Mission 3 of my Halo 4 Campaign Solo Legendary Walkthrough series, and this is the Forerunner mission. And for this particular mission, I turned on Catch, Tilt, and Grunt Birthday party skulls. Catch for getting Promethians and elites throwing grenades at me. Tilt for a little bit of extra shielding on vehicles, which I will need for one of the skips in this run. Actually, the only true skip. And Grunt Birthday party to make it easier to see grunt headshots at distance, and there is one little spot where I use that. Anyway, as we start, first thing we want to do is grab that auto sentry and then take off for the terminal up here.
Come on, let's figure out where that transit system dumped us. Put me in the console.
Alright, let's go ahead and skip the cutscene.
This is right.
Come out of it, make a left, turn real quick, and through the portal.
This is the first
And we're off to our first encounter here.
This is as close as I could get us. Hope you don't mind hooping it a little.
There are a number of places in this particular campaign where I just rush past enemies instead of engaging them. This is the first one right here. So let's throw up an auto sentry. Well, actually, in this particular run, I decided to go ahead and take them out. This is the safest approach. I could have rushed to the bridge, but it seems to me that on occasion what will happen is one of the crawlers will follow you to the bridge and start pounding on you while the 2 seconds or so it takes to activate the bridge. So the safest approach is just to take them out. Like so.
Those weren't the same things we saw on the terminals.
Similar cortical footprint as the tower AIs. They're connected, all right.
Just don't waste a lot of ammo doing that, because we're going to need some pistol ammo for the next encounter. And we meet our first Promethian Knight.
Look out!
I don't think this happens on co-op,
Well,
but
he's just a ray of sunshine, isn't he?
we'll see that on solo.
Under the hood, I'd say these constructs must be mimetic in nature.
Okay, up to our next encounter. And we've got 6 crawlers coming down the wall there. And there will also be a knight and a watcher off to our right. Okay, that's 3 down. The watcher will stay back, but when we take out all 6 crawlers, the knight will advance. There we go. One more crawler. Okay. Now the knight's going to advance. He may take his time getting back here, but what we want to do is run back and hide right here.
We're about to get busy.
You can see him on the motion detector. He's kind of in a patrol behavior right now. Oh, here he comes. Just a little patience here. Alright, now at some point he's going to turn around and walk away, like so, and carefully sprint up and backsmack him. Grab his light rifle. Let's take out the watcher. Now if you assassinate him with animation, the light rifle disappears for some reason. You'll have to take out that watcher with your pistol and any other weapons lying around like a suppressor, which is doable. It's just a little more difficult.
So far, I pulled multiple strings referring to the big ones as Promethian Knights.
Alright, notice I'm not sprinting here. I'm saving my sprint. Grab full ammo on the suppressor. Once we come out the doorway, this is another case where we're going to just rush by everybody. A whole bunch of knights spawn, but we're just going to go into sprint. Now I started sprinting right when that first knight was getting ready to throw a grenade at me. And again, that's one of the benefits of the Ket Skull. It gets them in grenade throwing animations. And you can use that to your advantage. Alright, let's run up here. Ammo up on the light rifle. Throw up the auto sentry. Keep the crawlers busy with that. And then run down here into this little cave area. Up this path. And through here. And that's essentially another rush. Just rush past all those enemies down there in that little valley.
What's that distortion?
No sense in engaging them when you don't have to. That's a good tactic to remember for all the missions in the campaign. Okay, out here, jump down here, and just run right past these crawlers. 9 times out of 10 they won't even bother to engage. And one thing I noticed about crawlers also is that they're territorial. They won't chase you all over the place. So if you get by their area, then you're pretty safe. Okay, in here, got to take out the power cores. That's the first one. You can take it out with a melee. And I'm looking around. Okay, it looks like everybody was going the other way. I just waited there momentarily until the area cleared. Sometimes crawlers will plant themselves in the entrance and you have to take them out. That time I didn't. Alright, just take out one crawler there. Notice I was hiding behind that rock. And that makes the crawlers retreat, and then you've got a clear line of sight to that second power core. Go ahead and take it out with a light rifle, and then run up the ramp here. This is another one of those semi-rushes. This particular tactic saves you having to battle a whole bunch of knights and more crawlers and watchers and stuff. Okay, notice that I threw a frag grenade into that building there. That's where the third power core was. And now we're up to the top, getting ready to get to the elevator to go up to the top of the pylon. There was an energy shield there, and taking out the 3 power cores dropped the energy shield. That's why we had to take them out. So that wasn't too difficult.
They must have intercepted our distress beacon.
Now we got to go to the second pylon, which is going to require some more interesting tactics and the one true skip in this campaign.
You just get that beam down.
This campaign mission. Pretty slow elevator. Okay.
That's the beam control.
Alright, let's select the beam control here. Shut it down.
It's working. The signal from the relay is starting to clear up.
Okay, wait till that thing goes down there so you don't accidentally fall between the cracks and kill yourself through the portal. Okay, and we'll be going through another portal here off to the right.
I was wondering why Infinity hadn't encountered the Covenant yet.
What are they doing here?
Alright.
They're heading to the second pylon as well.
Can't be a coincidence.
Sounds like the Promethians.
Some may argue that what I'm about to do is a skip, but I consider it a tactic.
Reports of resistance all around the pylon.
It's what I like to call the 3-rock rush. We've got a whole bunch of coveys fighting Promethians in this little valley here, and somehow we got to get to the far side. So first off, run up to this rock and just hold for a second or two. There's Promethian Knights over there, and you want to make sure their attention is drawn elsewhere. And that guy is kind of looking at me, so I'm going to fire him a little bit, try and drive him off. Jump up on this rock, do a sprint jump right over to here, jump up, sprint jump here. This is the second rock. Alright, sprint jump here, that's the third rock. Run by this guy, turn around, back smack, and what you want to do is spin around behind him and just past center, because you're hitting him with the light rifle that's in your right hand. Go ahead and turn around, back smack that guy. He's gone. Grab a ghost. Now that's called a circle melee, by the way, and that does take a little practice. So don't be upset if you don't get it on the first turn. And you can actually run right by those 2 knights. Alright, I'm lining up here for this cave entrance. And sometimes you'll have to take out one or two elites with splatters to get past this area. Now I'm setting up for my next little boost on the with a ghost. Okay. Now as we come up here, I want to make sure I have full boost when I come up here to the end. No need to rush. Position ourselves about so. Come flying out this door and smack that elite there. If you miss him, he'll jump in the Banshee, but you have a good chance of hijacking it. Take the Banshee straight up to this circle here on the pylon. Alright, right there, down and right. Ease on down through here. This is why I had tilt on, to give myself extra shielding on this Banshee, because without it, it's almost impossible to do this little trick. We're going out of the map and then come straight up here, kind of wending our way up, like so, and back, like so, trying to get to the top here. And with the extra shielding of tilt on, that Banshee fire is not really causing us too much of a problem. Notice I am smoking a little bit there on the Banshee. Alright, stay inside this top structure. Just kind of circle around to right about here. Jump out. And we're going to walk back down towards this doorway to trigger the activate switch, so that we can bring this beacon down, shut it down. And what we've done here, like I said, this is the only true skip in this mission. What we've done here is we've bypassed a major battle, trying to take out the 3 power cores, so we could, like on the first pylon, so we could get up to this point. It saves a lot of heartburn.
There's bound to be a central control point.
The Covenant are moving towards the relay too.
Okay, straight through here.
Why would they care about a broadcast relay?
I'll handle that.
Alright, when we come out, there's going to be a Phantom dropping off, a Jackal sniper, and 4 grunts. There's the sniper. If we can take him out like so, before he hits the deck, that's the best way to do it. Now notice the Grunt Birthday Party headshots exploding. That's the benefit of Grunt Birthday Party right there. It allows me to see the grunts, dying from headshots at distance, so I don't have to guess. Anyway, when we take them all out, 2 doorway activate switches appear. I like to take the one on the left. This is where the Prometheans are winning the battle with the Coveys. The one on the right is where the Coveys are winning the battle with the Prometheans. I just happen to like this one because in this particular doorway, you can just run right by everybody, like so. Another rush. But immediately go right when you come in here, because occasionally that Promethian Knight will turn around and throw a pulse grenade at you. Alright, full ammo on the light rifle. Nice little elevator there. And when this doorway opens in this second area, what we want to do is take these 2 watchers out. There's one down. Because they can be a real pain when we try to do our next little rush. Ooh, somebody saw me. Oh yeah, that was a binary rifle fire there. That one watcher's got a binary rifle. Alright, so now I'm just kind of very slowly picking my path. A little worried about that binary rifle, and he's retreating, so that gives me an opportunity to run right by him, just like so. He tried to melee me, but I got by him. And now he's throwing grenades. There's another one that spawns right when I get up to that spot past that first knight. I'm not worried about him. I just run right by everybody. And now I got several knights and a turret, which you can see there firing, battling against several elites. And this is all a matter of time, but I'm just going to run right by these guys. Run right over that guy. I was glad to see him teleport away from me. And then activate the switch here, which obviously freeze the didact. We got suckered into that one. Alright, well, I'm skipping the cutscene, by the way. And now we're down to the final ghost dash to the end. And while we're coming back into full consciousness in here, the idea of this particular ghost rush is the timing of all the falling rocks and crushing debris and all that stuff is based on you coming out of full boost on the ghost. As long as you're in full boost, these falling rocks and dropping cave roofs and stuff like that will not get you. But the other side of that is that if you're in full boost all the time, you have a tendency to lose control. So I found a little trick where, and by the way, I'm trying to stay in the middle as much as possible. I found a little trick where if I pump the left trigger, which is the boost key, the game thinks I'm in full boost, but I am slowing down enough to regain control. So if I have to make these sharp turns and such, then I will start pumping the key, and there's one little area coming up right here. And when I come out of these long jumps, I'll do the same thing. There's a little S-curve right here. Now, right now, I'm pumping. Slowing down, pumping, lining up, and then back into full boost. And notice I get through this without any problem whatsoever. I come out and land. Now I'm pumping again. And I'm easing my way through this cave area. But the game thinks that I'm in full boost because I'm pushing down on the boost key. But I'm actually pumping it. And I'm maintaining control and getting through the tight area there. And now I can go back into full boost because it's a wide open area. And when I come out of this jump, I pump a little bit, and then I'm back in full boost when I'm jumping the gaps. Alright, I'm coming out, pumping, gaining control. I want to go up the left side here. Aim for that opening there. When I get into this cave, I start pumping the trigger again. And I'm making it through because the game thinks I'm in full boost. Come on out here. And that was the last area where something could fall on your head. Alright, full boost here, but when I come out, I'm pumping so I can make this turn. And then full boost here. Alright, and now I'm pumping a little bit, and then full boost here. And that's it. That's the mission. That's Forerunner on Legendary difficulty. And again, I use the catch, the tilt, and the Grunt Birthday skulls. I hope this helps you in your quest for the solo Legendary campaign achievement in Halo 4. This is Old Anaki signing off. Take care, everybody.